TGIF. What's going on? Hot, hot, hot. Inflation. Is it too hot? We'll find out. Well, what's happening with stocks and bonds? They're a little higher now than they were before. And as we mentioned yesterday, PCE, which was the personal consumption expenditure, is how they actually show what's happening with inflation. As we all know, you go to the store, bag of chips used to be this big. Now it's this big for the same amount of money. That's inflation. So the core rate is what the feds actually count on. So for July, PCE was 0.3% increase. So we're at about 1%. And so year to year, we're at 1.1 to 1.3%. So yesterday, remember Ben Bernanke? He's the one who started hey, we don't want inflation to go higher than 2%. So one thing is to have it at 2%. The feds are saying, hey, let's try to do an average. Well, averages are really difficult to do. So that means the actual inflation would be 2.7%. So what does that mean for us? Well, we know that we're spending a lot of money with COVID to keep the economy going. So in the future, we are going to have inflation. So the feds are so brilliant in that, hey, if I get this done, we have more money to spend, and then we'll worry about how we're going to pay for it later, basically is how it's going, right? So right now, the feds continue to invest in the mortgage-backed securities, which is good. They just have to make sure, like before, that they don't invest too much that no one else wants to get into the pot, right? And then when you look at everything that's going on, when we do get higher inflation and it costs more money to get the same thing, then that's where mortgage-backed securities, right, interest rates are going to start trending upwards. So that's in the future as we move forward. So what's great about the homes that are happening, because, inflation is hot, but so are homes. Sales for larger homes, right, because we're in COVID, right? So people are in quarantine. They're like, I need a bigger place. I need more space. It's up 21%. Medium homes are up 10%. And then smaller homes are up about 2.3%. Let me ask you this question. How are you managing your time via COVID overload, right? I know for myself, sometimes I go to bed early, then I get up late. I'm up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Then I have to get up and I have to do my job. I'm up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to start doing it all over again. So how about you? What are you doing? Let me know. So basically what's happening as far as the mortgage are concerned, that they're up again today. So it's the stock market. And then here we go with the trend, right? So it peaked down to the 50-day moving average, and now it's managing itself back up. So we'll see how things work out. Next week, we're going to have the jobs report, and we'll see how mortgage-backed securities are affected, because then we're going to have Labor Day weekend, right? Stay safe. Talk to you soon.